Hey everybody, Tim Furlong coming back at you from My Quarter Turns. Perspective is a little bit like putting on a new pair of glasses. It changes the way you perceive things. It shifts your focus and you start to see things in a new light. Dramatic life events can do that to you. Getting a new job, moving across the country, welcoming a child into the world. Whatever that might be that causes that massive shift in perspective. But we don't necessarily need massive life events to shift our perspective. Sometimes they come from everyday conversations if we're willing to look for them. I call them quarter turns. So recently I was in a discussion with a coaching client of mine and we had wrapped up her engagement. And as I always like to do, I asked them, hey, if you had to describe this to somebody or what this experience was like for you, how would you do it? Because I always like to get that different perspective. And she shared with me something I'd never heard before. She said, well, as a new VP in my organization, you know, it's a lot of challenges. There's a lot of things that are happening that can be consuming and overwhelming. And anytime she shared that with people outside the company, friends, acquaintances, even her spouse, they would often say, well, maybe you should get a new job, which is exactly the opposite of what you want to do. First of all, high performers don't shy away from challenges. They want to dive into them. So what she appreciated was the fact that that wasn't my first go-to place. It was about talking through them, figuring out what her strengths were, helping her enlist, resources from people inside or outside of the organization, but actually having somebody that could help her work through that without the, hey, maybe you should find a new job type of situation. And look, that perspective was something I never heard before, but it helps me shape the way that I want to do my work with future clients, right? And so I would ask you to think about who are those people that can help shift your perspective? Who are those people that are going to give you an alternative view of things, even if you don't agree with it? Surround yourself with people that don't always just agree with you, that are going to challenge you, question you, help you navigate those difficult situations in a way that's going to cause you to shift your perspective. Because when you get that perspective, man, it opens up a lot of doors. So until next time, here's to you and your continued success and continuing to look for those new perspectives one quarter turn at a time.